I bound on to the God in you. In life, why at all somebody should do yoga? Is yoga physical gymnastics? This is not what Patanjali has taught. Whatever you find right now in every street corner is nothing to do with yoga. You can call it as physical acrobatics, but yoga is something of beyond. How to remove that mind which comes in between? The mind, as I told you, it can liberate you or it can create bondage to you. It is a compartment which contains all the past and all the imaginations about your future, all the failures. It contains your parents, it contains the teachers, it contains the religion, it contains all the scriptures, it contains everything that you imagine. The mind is the barrier to reach your soul. The intellect, that is why Patanjali, he said all the kleshas, the pancha kleshas, vrittaya panchataya, the kleshas, and he says you should drop even the right knowledge, wrong knowledge, false knowledge, past knowledge, no knowledge. Pramana, viparyaya, vikalpa, nidra and smriti. Everything has to go. And all the five go, then you are into that state of nowness. You are into the moment of the here and now. The Satchitananda, what Krishna talked about, is possible. You should perform every action in the state of yoga. That skill in action. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ubbe sukrute dushkrute tasmat yoga yujyasva yogahu karmashu kausaram. That skill, nothing is stopping now. Endowed with wisdom, not intellect, not information. It is only the spiritual transformation. Ubbe sukrute dushkrute. Even the good deeds and bad deeds are looking alike. You are in that state. Tasmat, therefore, yogaya yujyasva, yogahu karmashu kausalam. Can I be like that? And how difficult it is to reach that state. That is possible only through lot of abhyasa and vairagya. Abhyasa vairagyabha tan nirodha. So that is possible with lot of practice, non-attachment, and it is possible. You should live in your life, but be detached from it. Possessions are not wrong, possessiveness is wrong. Money is not wrong, Money mindedness is wrong. Even the whole message of Krishna, even the idol of Krishna, how he stands, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot away from the ground. He is blue in color. The existence is blue, sky is blue, ocean is blue. Even though he is a king, he does not wear a gold crown, he is only a peacock feather, without any burden, without any ego, without any weight. And the flute, which is made up of bamboo, emptiness, no ego. The 7 holes are the 7 chakras: Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuri, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna and Sahasrara. The 7 chakras. And how you should be? There is nothing connected with you. Throughout the life of Krishna, every arrow that was addressed to Arjuna has to first say hello to Krishna. It is not that he did not have any problems. Jesus had problems. Every master had problems. Live in it like a duck which is in the water but untouched with the water, like a lotus flower which is in the mud but untouched from the mud. This is the message. We should be that skill in action. How the mind, you are detached from it, is very, very important. In all the slokas, nowhere Krishna said, worship me. If he wanted you to worship him, he would have created your mouth, your brain, everything to say only one name, Krishna. He has given a job to you. It is a great mystic, whether it is whatever, it is Mahayogi, Shiva, the father of yoga, all are saying the same thing. Once you are into that state, then you got the message right. Even the scriptures have changed their whole language. Some writers are not mystics, scholars are not mystics. You need to be a meditator to understand God. And wonderfully, everybody, whether it is Jesus, whether it is Buddha, whether it is Krishna, they talked about only meditation, dhyana. Patanjali, Kapila, Buddha, you just see in whole of history, whether it is Shiva, the way he sits is a meditative posture. Padmasana, untouched by it, every moment, just see. We have learnt images are right, I am not against the images. The scriptures are right, I am not against the scriptures. The practice of what they teach is more important. The portrait of your father is very important, because whatever he has addressed to you, you need to follow. And every day you change the garland, but you do what he said not to do. What is the fun in changing the garland? What is the fun in worshipping Rama and fighting with your own people, your own brother, looting everybody, deceiving your own wife, ill-treating your servant? The whole game is transformation. To become innocent, to become ordinary. When you become ordinary, you become extraordinary. Extraordinary is that extra in that ordinariness, simpleness, naturalness, being small. That is why Jesus says, "Thou shalt not enter the kingdom of heaven without thyself becoming innocent." Be small and everything happens. What he says, you just see. Krishna, he says, knowledge of the self. And how does it happen? Adhyatma jnana nityadvam, tattva jnanartha darshanam, iti jnanam yadato anyada. Only the knowledge of the self is the real knowledge. Only the detachment, everything comes out of your meditation. Cleansing of your mind. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, jnanat dhyanam visheshyate, dhyanat karma phala tyagas, tyagat shantir anantaram. Just see. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Unconscious practice is useless. Awareful practice. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Dhyana dhyanam visheshyate. Dhyana is more important. Dhyanat karma phala tyagas. The moment you do dhyana, you get detachment. Your mind, the karma exhausts, the samskaras exhaust, the past residues exhaust. Whatever is wrong inside us, they exhaust. It is such a beautiful text. Dhyanat karma phala tyagas, tyagat shantir anantaram. Then immediately you are very, very peaceful. What these masters are saying? Brahmanyadhaya karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya asiddhyo sammo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. When you are equanimous, when you are totally awareful, a beautiful process takes place, and that is achievable only through meditation. It is very, very easy. Krishna talked about being in here. He never said that worship me. My sarvani karmani means, my means I am not in, I am in everybody. No, the inner me, the inner you, everybody, that inner being is everything. That soul is everything. That supreme is that soul. That supreme is that inner being. This is what he said. Karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phal heturvu mate sangastva karmani. All the meanings of this particular sentence are changed. Karmanevadikara, that means you should be in the state of here and now. The moment karmanevadikara, your adhikara is your action on hand. Karmanevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, no past, the motives behind the act. Ma karma phal heturvu, nor the fruits that come out of this action. Then he said, mate sangastu akarmani. Karmani is action, akarmani is inaction. Never be inactive. There is no retirement to anybody. You will be breathing, you will be eating your food, you will be sleeping, you will be walking, you will be sitting, you will be talking, you will be listening. There is no retirement. But how you do your action is all that is. Truth is here and now. This moment, whatever is the action. This particular, you just drop into this moment of here and now. But what are we doing? Every moment we are just seeking, searching. Next moment, out of greed, out of ambition. There is nothing that is important. The whole spiritual messages are only towards this truth of here and now, whether it is whatever is the religion. We are more concerned with the knowledge, and knowing is stopping. Knowing is more important than knowledge, and he says, Upanishads say, the knowledge stops you in knowing. Just see, the knowledge of the flower will stop you in understanding and exploring and experiencing the flower. The knowledge of the sunrise, you will think that I have seen so many sunrises, and you will stop seeing any sunrise. So, the problem of everybody is we are knowledge oriented. Knowledge should motivate you towards the experiencing. All the knowledge, you scriptural knowledge, and then you keep on, then you are just inflating your mind. Your head becomes bigger. All our educational process is left brain oriented education. The right brain in Sanatana Dharma, the two brain halves are more important. That is why Ardhanarishwara, Shiva and Parvati, the feminine and the masculine, the left and the right. The left breath is the feminine, the right breath is masculine. Right breath is connected with the left half of the brain, and left breath is connected with the right half of the brain. Now, whole of our educational system is knowledge oriented. It is connected with only left brain. Linear thinking, reading, writing, arithmetic, it is just information. All the universities are only testing how you vomit the knowledge. The creativity is in the right brain. Imagine. Spontaneity is in the right brain. Visuals are in the right brain. Music is in the right brain. Beauty is in the right brain. And they made the whole of civilization has made us into a machine. The Sanatana Dharma, all the left and both the hemispheres of the brain should be well balanced. The head, the heart and the hand should be well balanced. Ardhanarishwara. Then the Shiva and Parvati, most of the problems what we find today, all the homes, disrupted homes, divorces, wars, loot, rape, arson, murder, all are because of a wrong lifestyle. Everybody is interested into external things without any inner transformation. The greatest thing, the human being, if it adopts the Sanatana Dharma, it is nothing, it is not called Hinduism. Hinduism is a borrowed word. Our Sanatana Dharma is absolutely the Upanishad, the truths are the greatest truths. We do not underscore any religion for that matter, whether it is Sufism, Hasidism, Zen, Buddhism, all are talking about the same thing. They have beautifully, all the four quadrants of the brain are well balanced. All the chakras are taken care. Now, the whole educational system, the whole civilization is only oriented towards the lower chakras, only Mooladhara, Swadhisthana and Manipuri. ego oriented. The higher chakras are essence oriented, satisfaction oriented. After all, satisfaction is the highest success. Success is achieving what you aim, and satisfaction is enjoying what you achieve. You achieve everything and you commit suicide. What use is that? Basically, we should be, all the four quadrants of the brain should be well balanced, and this is very, very important. And our scriptures, the real essence of our scriptures is talking about the holistic individual, holistic personality, where mind is exhausting its karmas, and these karmas can very easily be removed from us. The thoughts, every thought you think, it goes and settles inside. We think that somebody pushes some little dirt or dust or particles in front of your house, you pick up a fight. But somebody gives you some nonsense into your ears, you very normally, casually you accept it. But this causes much more harm. Maybe he is your best friend, but what happens is, even though he is your best friend and you have gone to his home and you have seen he is serving you tea, and you have seen through the one of the windows that he has just removed one dead lizard in the tea, will you consume? So, this wrong negativity, wrong ideas, wrong thinking, pessimism, all these things are going into our samskaras. So, be careful, you should be very careful about how you are cleaning your mind. Unless you clean your mind, you will not be knowing what is your soul. Everybody can see your body, anybody can see your body because it is apparent to everybody. Mind can be seen by you, but not by the outsiders. Soul can even not be seen by you also. Only through the process of cleansing your mind, you can just go near to your soul. Work on this. God bless you.